Does your grandma tell you that you are very cute? Or your mother said that you are very handsome? And you ask yourself, is that really true? Well, I got 5 obvious signs that you are attractive, and these signs are actually backed by science. And they done research on it, okay? Pretty excited about the video. Be sure to stick around to sign number 5, which is the most important one, all right? And first sign is you connect with others. What I mean by that, it does not sound as simple as physical appearance, right? You connect with others through listening, through empathy toward others, and interest, right? So there was a study done by a psychologist named John Cacioppo, right? He got a bunch of people together in a group and got another group of people together in a group, and they all just kind of talk to each other, and he will rate each person with how good they are listening to them, how good they are kind of feel empathy toward the person, right? Those that had like really high at listening skills, meaning that when you talk to someone, you listen to them, you don't interrupt them, and you so genuine interest in them, and also feel empathy when they tell you a story. These people attract a lot more others than people that don't have really good listening skills, meaning that they interrupt them when they talk, or meaning that they doesn't understand the subject and does not show any kind of interest toward that person. So when you connect with others, it might not be all about physical appearance. What's insight or skills that you can practice, like listening skills, like showing interest. These skills can attract a lot of people around you, and it's actually has scientific study to prove that it's actually true. So next time when you talk to someone, make sure you don't interrupt them, right? Listen and ask a follow-up question so that you are showing that they are interested in your conversation, right? Don't be like when they tell you a story and you be like, mm-hmm, uh-huh. Like if they tell you, oh, I just bought a new shirt, and you can follow up like, where did you buy the new shirt, right? And sign number 2 is you keep fit. Well, this is not talking about abs and stuff. Like you keep fit. When you're really fit, it boosts your confidence, right? There was a psychology of sports and exercise, and they published a journal and about a study where women who when exercise, meaning go running in the morning or goes to like kickboxing or go a light jog, any kind of exercise, once they are done, they really have a lot more self-confidence compared to those women that never exercise. Exercise does a lot of things to your body. It releases the feel good dopamine, right? And make your minds a lot more clear, right? When your minds are a lot more clear, you have a lot more confidence. It feels really, really good. Kind of like when you take a shower and your mind is clear, right? Everything, you don't think about nothing. When you go running, you really just look forward and just focus on running. When you focus on one thing, your mind gets clear, right? And then when you talk to someone, your mind's not all over the place trying to like um, worry about the past, worry about today, worry about what you said. It don't matter anymore because you have the boost of confidence. So really important to exercise and keep yourself fit, because when you kind of look good, you feel good, right? And this is the reason that I also like goes to the gym. And don't get me wrong, like attractive people also uh, have a pretty big influence, right? Because if you look good, you tend to have uh, more attractive than others, right? And sign number 3, you influence others. right? This is a very interesting study done by Dr. Alice Eagley. Okay, so the study she published says that attractive, physical attractive people were more likely to be credible, more persuasive, and more trustworthy. Okay, so physical appearance does play a role, right? If you exercise, keep your mind clear, and if you exercise, that means you tone your body, make your chest a little bit bigger as a man, or make your shoulders wider, make you look very, very attractive. And when you are attractive, people tends to listen to you a little bit more than the others. So give you example, right? And maybe if you are in a job interview, right, and you are very attractive, just by that reason, they might hire you, right? It is kind of true, right? And if you're a lady and you're very, very pretty and you walk down the street, people want to talk to you. And if you are a guy and you're very attractive and you try to give advice to a lady's friend, she will most likely take your advice just based on your physical appearance. Like if a person sees your face and find it very attractive, like your hair over the cloud, they will most likely listen to your advice compared to someone that is normal looking, right? You gotta step it out a bit like me, normal looking. I will step it out a bit and try to like convey my message, even if my message is more reasonable and logical, but the person that is more attractive might still win the case. And Dr. Alice Eagley kind of highlight that very perfectly, because you don't really need to put a lot of effort, right? Even going on a dating site, right? You are very attractive, you get a lot more likes than compared to someone who is not attractive. You maybe get 1 or 2 likes in a month, and you put more effort. And another guy that is very attractive get 2 or 3 likes in one day, and doesn't need to even put in a lot of effort. All right, and so if you are attractive, you can really change people's kind of attitude towards you, right? If you say something, they gotta listen to you, because they might feel like, oh, I really like the eyes, I really like the nose, it looks really, really handsome or pretty, and they just attracted to you. Like it release some kind of dopamine in your brain that, oh, I really want to listen to that person, and every single word they articulate, it gonna seal into my brain, right? And reason number 4, you are attractive is you are passionate, right? John Rat, okay, I can't really say his name, John Rat, right? He published a study shows that those people who were passionate were more attractive than those who are not. So if you have a hobby, like maybe playing like a pickleball, right? And you met someone, you never met that person before, and he just also started playing pickleball. You guys just talk about pickleball and how hard it is to like play that game, and that common interest really steer the conversation. You don't even need to put in effort to steer the conversation. Like, hey, ask like super random questions. Like you just met them. Hi, how you doing? I'm doing good. How about you? I'm good too. What you have for breakfast? Like these questions are just so random. But if you could find the common interest, like maybe that person is holding a pickleball, right? And you met him, and you are also like you play pickleball before, you can bring up the conversation like, oh, I also play pickleball. How long have you been playing pickleball, right? And they will talk about, I've been playing for a couple months, and it's very good for exercise the brain, and talk about how easy it is to pick up pickleball, right? And that can really give out the conversation going really, really quick. It doesn't matter what kind of hobby or passion, what kind of passion you have. Like I might be interested in investing in stock, right? So I can talk to a lot of people about stock, right? Or you might be interested in NBA or basketball. You can talk about Stephen Curry, LeBron James, or the Olympics, right? These watching people like you're passionate about that sport can really steer the conversation and make that quality connection, right? And the more hobbies you have, or maybe I can put it, the more stuff you know about particular subject, right? Maybe like you know about software engineering, you know about construction. Excuse me, bless me. You know about um, anything that is related to like you know about football, right? College football, very popular. You know, you got your favorite team. You are very passionate on like maybe the Dallas Cowboys, or it depends on where you live. You can talk about football all day long. Who is the greatest quarterback? Tom Brady, right? And who is your favorite quarterback right now, right? And these you can go all day long talking about sports. If you're passionate about sports, it's the easiest way to connect with others. And the more passion you have, the easier it is for you to connect with another person. So my coworker that I talked to today, he was really passionate about golf, and I never really play golf, so can't really connect that well. But I connected with him on another personal level, which is he recently had babies, and I done a lot of research on. I want a baby too, and I done a lot of research on this. So I congratulate on the baby and talk about um, what the next step, because he's about to have a baby any day now. And my girlfriend talked about the whole pregnancy and educated me about um, babies. So I know a lot about like pregnancy and getting the baby out, and what does the steps that seems to take care of her body and the baby. And it was a very regular elevator conversation, and we got into like a very deep level conversation, like what you want to do with the kid when the kid grow up. Like he loves golf, so I can talk. I kind of throw in like, you can teach your kid how to play golf or something, and his smile was wide from left to right to like, yes, definitely. And that's their like interest, right? Because I was passionate about having kids, he was passionate about having kids. And you don't need like, passion can be anything, right? As long as you notice, the hard thing is try to figure out what that person passionate about. Just try to throw out some questions, and you might be able to find that passion, and people will gravitate towards you. And then sign number 5 that you are attractive is the halo effect. What I mean by that, well, um, you have couples, co-workers that love to talk to you, right? Every 10 minutes someone come and talk to you about random stuff. Every 10 minutes another person can talk to you about her personal life. And I'm like the new hire, right? And I saw that person get approached a lot. It made me think that this person is very approachable, and make you think that, oh, it's very attractive because it's very approachable. A lot of people must trust that person, and that person must be very trustworthy, important information. And that made me want to talk to that person. So that's like the hollow effect, right? You kind of, if you see a lot of people talk to that one particular person throughout the day, not on just, maybe it might be related to work, or might be related to like personal life, that make you think that, okay, this person is credible, right? Credible. And you can go approach that person, and you see that person, whenever that person talk to others and have a smile, made me feel like, okay, when you smile, you feel like, oh, this person is not scary at all. And since so many people talk to that person, I can approach that person. So that hollow effect is kind of like, you get a spotlight shine on you when other people approach you, and you just notice it immediately. And that is one of the best quality kind of trait. Like you don't really like consciously realize that you're influencing others by simply just having a conversation with your coworker, with your friends, and other people see that you connect with others really, really well, right? So to sum it up, like, it all boils down to what is inside of you, right? If you, it's not all about looks, right? I say that like, if you are attractive, like this study shows that if you are attractive, it is easier to talk to others, because attractive people, like people want to listen to you. But there's also other studies that show that if you have really good listening skills, like the study that was done by John Capaccio, right? He said that if you're good listening skills and also empathy and have like passions on different subjects, you are just attractive, or you're even more attractive than the person that is very good looking. So the question to you is it really matter what's outside, or does it really matter what's inside of you, right? And some people might have really funny like personality. That is the most attractive trait you could have. If you have really good jokes and you are funny, all the people will gravitate towards you, and you're like the most popular guy in the whole kind of room or the whole company, right? But being funny is not easy. That's why not a lot of comedians make it, right? Only very few comedians that are really funny. And if you are funny and you attract a lot of people around you, consider being a comedian. But that trait is really hard. But what we can work on is with others is talk about passion, right? Exercise yourself to boost your confidence, right? Exercising also make your physical appearance look a lot better, right? And when your physical appearance look a lot better, you becomes more attractive. And also work on your passion. What are you passionate about? Anything, right? Anything you can think of, and you can talk about, and you can connect with others in a deeper level because of your passion. That's great, right? Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And my name is Kelvin, and I see you guys next one.